What's going on, people? Skunts for Hire from NextGenTactics, and we're continuing with the Modern Warfare 2 Search and Destroy with the crew. We got Bentley, Holy, Spider, Hypermole, and Meat. And we're going after it. But you know what the whole point of this is, like before, is we're
Russian left side. Oh, Hyper.
we're getting back into the swing of things and communicating, because that's really what it's all about. And if we do live comms, or we're just fooling around, we lose what we've always done, which is, you know, strategies and stuff. And you don't have any strategy whatsoever, especially in a game like Search and Destroy, if you're not communicating. And once again, I'm using my favorite Mini Uzi with a silencer. I'm telling you, man, if you're not using it and you're always one of those UMP noobs, I shouldn't say noobs, it's a powerful weapon, people just like it. You know, everyone, if you don't use what everyone else uses, you're a noob, right? I mean, isn't that how everyone always talks? Oh, look at you, you're using the M16, you're such a noob. Oh my god, you're using that, you're such a noob. Whatever, use whatever works for you. I happen to find that the Mini Uzi works.
One now.
Now we're on defense for rundown, and I'll tell you right now, rundown defense is one of the easiest things to defend against. 3 laneways. Now I just want to I'm going to go into that in just a second here, but you notice I sprayed like crazy, super far away with the Mini Uzi, not necessarily thinking I'm going to get the kill, but it acts as almost like as a suppressing fire. I could have gotten killed, but it allowed Bentley actually to move in and allowed everyone else to move in, because he's going to back away. Guaranteed, even with those hit markers, getting that red jelly on your screen, you're going to back down. You're not going to expose yourself, because one more little hit and you're going to drop. So definitely backs down, allows them to move in. Just got to be careful with the claymores, especially with people like me, because as you can see, I absolutely love them.
I got you.
Nice, and you see that? That's what I'm talking about, communicating. He's communicating. Why did I say it like that? Communicating. So he could see that I was stunned, because the animation of it, he would see my arm over my head. Do I get that guy? Nice. I mean, look at that. Even from the hip. I'm telling you right now, the Mini Uzi with silencer is beast. You don't always have to use those weapons that everyone else thinks are like the greatest.
Yeah, the right bridge.
Now I'm in here. Those guys are staying back, and I'm actually communicating with them. You'll see, like, you know, my mic light up, but I can hear them talking, and sometimes I'll stay quiet so that I can sound horde. You can't hear it in... Oh, and this position here is beast. You can't hear it in the game like when you're watching it on YouTube, but I use Astro A40s, and I crank it, and I'm listening to him. I can hear him move back and forth. Like, look at that. Oh, I totally get ripped off, man. Some dumbass jumping out the window. I at least should have gotten a piece of him. What can you do? He was coming right down for me. Wanted to.
Yeah,
now you see I'm going back and forth. Yeah, you know what? I'm always getting the comments, and like I said in the last video, I am a very, let's just say, patient player. Yeah, I camp, and I also win. And the other team runs around. They take strategic positions. I sound whore the crap out of it. And it allows my team, like, I'm constantly communicating. I'll say, okay, I hear him here, I hear he's moving down here, watch this. I get totally ramrodded. Oh, idiot. Don't, you know, I got hit markers. He knew where I was, because you can tell by the damage deflector, you know what I mean? Like when you're getting the damage, and it tells you what direction it's coming from. So he knew where I was, and of course my dumbass didn't move. I'm like, oh, just reload right here, where I was firing. I deserve to die for that. Oh yeah. Rafika, whatever it is. I prefer the manual M9. Delish. And Akimbo, of course, because I spray like a mofo. Always use claymores in Search and Destroy. Obviously, depending on what mode you're playing in game battles, when you're playing competitive, most of the time you cannot use it. I mean, if it's not playoffs, then yeah, you can opt to have stuff like C4 and claymores, but most teams don't play with them on. Which doesn't mean that you can't.
All the way around the backside.
I'm getting. Things are looking bad for me. Bad. But I think you know what happened is I think he pushed. Oh, there. No, he went back up. I think he. I don't know if that was the dude though. I think same thing happened. What I was doing, I was getting hit and I backed off. I dropped down, and he likely either backed down, dropped off, or went back up the stairs. Maybe he swung around through there, because he seemed to jump down and instantly start firing, so it might have been that dude, I'm not sure. But anyway, With Rundown, you got 3 laneways. Super easy to defend. You got the far bridge, like bridges on either side, and then the center bridge. The only other way for them to come up is through the stairs at the end, which is sort of the fourth thing. And when you're on, if you've got a team that's communicating and everyone sort of takes a strategic or tactical position, you can put Rundown on lockdown so friggin' easy. Oh, come on now. That guy friggin' owned me. You know, I don't know. I'll still stick with my mini Uzi. I don't care about all that stuff. It allows you to move when you need to move. Yes, I know you don't see me moving a lot, but when you need to, and believe me, I move when I need to, but there's no point in me running after them when I know on defense, they have to drag their sorry asses to me. So why would I go risk my life on a Claymore or something like that, or someone who's in their defensive position? You end up getting killed. That's why I do not ever rush on defense. Never. I don't care how skilled the team is. I don't care about all the trolls and the people whining about it. Patience pays off in this game. This isn't deathmatch or free-for-all. This is search and destroy. I know, it's like a broken record. I've preached that so many times. I get tired of preaching it, but I don't care. I'll preach it until some of these Eurocamper knuckleheads kind of get it through their brains, but whatever. You know, by all means, you know, run. And I'll tell you right now, if you're playing on, like, really effective and high-end GB teams, yeah, some of them camp, but when you're getting into those big matches, people do not rush on defense. You don't do it. They, you know, sometimes they'll barrage you with flash and stuns and stuff like that and whatever, but they don't. Oh, that was actually a panic knife, by the way.
Nice gun.
They say nice, and I was actually just like, whoa, actually panic knife.
No idea how to.
I was like, oh shoot. I panic knife all the time, and sometimes my panic knife hits the spot, so. Anyway, the one person, actually, if you want to see some good GB matches, I'm not even sure if he's still posting them, C. Fisher, he has his own channel as well, C. Fisher 389. And he's been one of the original members back in the day when we actually did do competitive gaming. But he does GBs for Black Ops, for Modern Warfare 2. He's always doing GBs, and he knows what he's doing. And if you watch that guy, I mean, they have a real good record. He is a solid player, and he's the same way. He's like, you don't go rushing in there like an idiot. When you're playing competitive, you don't go running in there. And you know what? When we play to win. And I know some of you guys hate that, like, oh, you gotta have fun. You know what? I have fun when I win. And I'm like, oh, that was awesome. We just got spanked. I went 0-7. Oh, how fun was that? No, not a lot of fun. You know what I mean? If you're having a good time with your buddies, sure. Oh, look at that. I got lucky. Very lucky on there. I kept on my aim down sights up there, my ADS. I was too nervous. Watch, I'm just like constantly keeping it up. I should have dropped it and then turned. Anyway, that's it. Winning strategically on Rundown. Like it or not, that's the way I play it. That's the way I win it. If you like run and gunning and you ever play in a match with me, just get ready for some cream pie in the face as you run by my claymores. Peace out, bitches.